How everyone got off?
Yeah.
Boring bastards.
Yep, so I've gone back to the old faithful farming simulator.
Hey, track. Oh, no, you won't have time, I don't reckon. The time's already started.
You telling me you're still on F1?
Yeah. Gone on a random lobby.
Oh god, demolition derby time, man.
There's 16 people in this lobby.
Yeah, we had what was it, 19 last night. Obviously, like Tom said, it was because BC's working for the next 4 weeks. You weren't there, and Garfield was working as well. So if we were 3 short. If you 3 were there, it would have been a full lobby. Be nice to think you'd have all 22 every week for the whole season, but it'll never happen because people that are not doing well, they're just not going to bother, are they?
No.
I would, because I'm committed to it, so even if I didn't win Australia and I come out of the points, I'd still be there for next week. It's just the third race I'm not looking forward to. Fucking China. I like the track and everything, I just got no fucking pace around there.
Monza.
That's a good one. We should actually do that tonight, I reckon, 100%.
What, on Monday?
Yeah, normally we just do a random selection and then have a bit of a vote, and if majority agrees on one track, we just do whatever random one that comes up, so...
What the fuck? Something went dodgy with my car then. Like, proper slowed down, I was accelerating, it's on qualifying. And you know, like when you're behind the safety car, the leader, and it starts doing that slowing down shit?
Limiting, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was like.
Oh, weird. No, I reckon we should do Monza, seeing as it's the Grand Prix tomorrow.
Hamilton might, I reckon Hamilton's going to win it. He's qualified pole, I reckon, so he's going to fucking...
Nice to think the Ferraris would have a good race, but I can't see it.
Nah, they took each other out in Belgium, mate. Yeah, get me.
Yeah. Wasn't intentional though. See Vettel's
First
point.
fucking lap, mate.
He left space for Raikkonen, but he couldn't see that Verstappen was there.
I'm the only one that qualified on super softs, on their softs, and I got third out of 20 people, 21.
Nice, that's the way it should be, Sean. Remember though, you're gonna have to run the medium, not the super soft.
Nah, because they can run the soft.
Yeah, but is it a 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to run the medium compound tyre.
Yeah, but I thought you could use the soft and the super soft.
No, because you have to use a fresh set of either softs or mediums, but as you've qualified on the softs, you could go onto a fresh set of softs, but you haven't used two tyres. So it's all to do with the rules.
It's coming up saying I could use go on the two-stop strategy on the softs, super softs, and then back onto the softs.
Yeah, you can do that, because that's obviously using two different compounds, but then you're using a fresh set of the mandatory ones.
Yeah. Someone cut the fucking first chicane in the first corner, so they didn't have to deal with the carnage on the first lap.
Yeah, but you get a 10-second penalty there.
Yeah, but only if you go fast. If you go slow, you won't get a penalty.
I think you still do. You get a minor penalty, but if you obviously do it flat out, it's 10 seconds.
But
Yeah.
Nah, you don't. You get a warning. I've done it plenty of times, mate.
Do you? Well, I fucking
You
did it.
go
I
slow.
got a 10-second penalty, and then...
See, yeah, but if you don't gain any time to the car behind, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but when I did it last, I let the two people, because I didn't do it intentionally. I missed the first corner, and that I braked too late, and I went over it. I let the two cars pass, and yes, it didn't give me anything. But if you let them two cars don't pass, and that you do. That was it, yeah. So I had to back right off, let them two come through, even though I was ahead of one of them that was attempting to overtake me. And that, if you let them pass, you're alright.
My man in third must not have been running the racing line or something, or didn't know his braking distances, because fucking he slowed down well too early for the corner. I managed to jump 2 spaces. into second or fourth.
Wrong button.
It's like my car's hitting a rev limiter at the end of the fucking street.
Have you got a setup on?
Yeah.
What speed are you doing?
Mate, I looked at it and I'm sure it said 212. I should be doing at least 221. It's like it's got automatic like braking assist on. I need to check that. For some mad reason it's like feels like it's got braking assist on. Or the traction's catching that much, like.
Yeah. Yeah, on the last lap or something, and that just pause it like near the end of the lap, and just check your assist, because if they say restricted, I don't know how it quite works. Sometimes Obviously, you know you can restrict some things. I don't know if you restrict to having to have braking assist, so you could have a look.
Braking assist restricted, medium, yeah. What a fucking shitbag, mate. So I've been losing time because of these fucking stupid lobby setups. No, signs. Gets lapped, he moves out the way for the car, and then pulls straight back in front of me on the racing line. I just overtook 3 cars in one manoeuvre.
Alright, Plaster.
I had things to do, man. Yeah. I only remembered, like, this morning about it as well. Which is proper dummy heading on. Fuck it though, innit? It's only one race. Just gotta try and be there for Sunday now.
What happened with your race, Plaster? Yeah.
Right. I am winning in a lobby that's got 14 people in it. A random one. By miles.
Yeah, that's understandable, because everyone in random lobbies is shit.
Did you come? Did you finish? Oh yeah. Well, tell me who it is in the next race and I'll take the fucker out. How much of a gap do you need to do a pit stop from the next car on Monza? Can't remember. 20-second hitting it.
How many laps you got left?
Lap 8 out of 13. Just so I can, just in case I need to.
Yeah, if you were going to do it, I'd say do it sooner rather than later. Because even if you do lose a little bit of time in the pits, obviously you've got the laps to regain it, haven't you?
Fuck that, I've got a knock on my wing, I'll end up changing it. I'm staying out. I've pitted already.
Not with the gap he's got though.
Why, are you watching it?
No.
Oh.
Well, you said you got a good gap, that's all I'm going off of, what you've told me.
Well, I'm coming around Parabolica, the second person is just about to turn into it. So, and I just set another fastest lap. I'm 11 seconds ahead. On the medium and they're on the soft.
You up for another race tonight, Plaster? Another 100?
Because they're on about 100 fucking %, mate, and I am not doing it.
Oh, nice. Fair enough, mate.
Oh yeah, what takeaway we having?
Fucking hell, even better.
Oh yeah, what time shall it be round then? I love a good old steak, me.
Yes, I think so, yeah. Yeah, the whole calendar's flipped around now, but I think it's Russia. No, it was third. But saying that, in 2006 it was first. Well, no, I turned it on, and they were doing all this shit at the start, so I fucking went back on the PlayStation, and then obviously I missed it, because I forgot to go back on it. Yeah.
To be honest, if Rosberg fucking overshoots the first corner again, it's definitely Hamilton's.
And it's a hard corner to get right. So.
Remember last year? He done it twice in the same race.
Oh yeah, yeah, he went straight on, didn't he? And went round the fucking boards.
Yeah, go around the yeah. Hamilton's still beating. Oh yeah. So they've all gone for another fucking car behind. Driver behind.
Come on, Plaster. Even you can go up a difficulty. Jesus, that's easy. That's the thing about the wet. It's not about how quick you are. It's about how consistent you are.
Mate, I'm in first, yeah. I've got that much of a gap. It's already bringing up the checkered flag thing. Do you know when you win?
Yeah.
I'm on lap 11 out of 13. What's going on? It's already got the little fucking checkered flag at the top of the screen.
Fair enough, mate.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, I'm only sort of doing it because it's there. I ain't gonna put anything into it really, and that is more the. Yeah.
I've got a 30-second gap for the car behind.
Yeah, I tried my best, and I could have been a bit closer to Mystery, but I made one mistake in that entire race that cost me. I went wide on one corner. What's it matter, mate? I've just bloody beat Tom. He's shit, mate. I'm gonna beat him all season. I don't know, Plaster. He's struggling. Even Mystery was lucky to finish that last night, 'cause he did tell me he struggled a couple of times. Oh no, Tom's. I've battled Tom before on this game and he ain't as good as he was on 2015. I've had battles with him on the dry. Yeah, but they're not as consistent because they lose the back end. They lose the back end, and that costs them. Like on 2015, if you lost the back end, it would hardly make any difference. But on here, you lose the back end, your tyres overheat a hell of a lot more, and you're struggling for the next few corners. So it's all to play for. It is. So, yeah. I'm not saying yeah. I don't know. At that first corner, I don't know what exactly happened to my left and that, but I managed. Me and Tom were in 5th and 6th, and out of nowhere we jumped 3 positions up to 2nd and 3rd. I was like, what? Everybody seemed to like crowd on the left hand side, and then me and Tom just cut over the apex, and we're just fucking gone, mate. It was fucking brilliant. And as soon as Tom made the mistake out of the first corner, he made every lap he was making that mistake, losing the back end, and then on one lap he lost it bad, and this time I was close enough to make the move, so I literally made the move, got past him. I never saw anybody again. I had Mystery Man in front of me by 12 seconds, and then Halley most of the time behind me was like a 15 to a 20 second gap, so I was in my own race. All I had to do was just keep it on the track, keep it tied in, and that was it. So. Oh yeah. I was catching Mystery at one point when he was on worn tyres. Oh no, he did. Because what he said was after the race, he said when I was on, we were both on the worn tyres, and that I was catching him. But he said when he had the fresh tyres on, and that he was pulling away again, and obviously that's what I noticed. I saw that straight away because I remember when I what was it, 2 or 3 laps before my pit stop, I gained like a second or two in 2 or 3 laps. And got the gap down to about 7 seconds from 10, and so it's about 3 seconds on it, something like that. But then as soon as he got on the fresh tyres, but he didn't like pull away massively. He only pulled another, once he got on the fresh tyres, was 2 seconds, and I managed to keep the gap between 10 and 12. So, ooh. No, I'm glad it was wet though, because if it was dry, I reckon I would have struggled a lot more. Well, yeah, I have. I did practice runs on every tyre, on heavy and light fuel, and everything. I literally blitzed everything to get everything right, and I'd already started trying to think before was a dry strategy. I'm glad I didn't bother now. It would have been pointless. Yeah, but I know, but the thing is, people moan every time they see it's going to be wet or somebody's got it on dynamic. They moan and say, "Oh no, we want it clear. Fuck the rain." Well, of course they don't get any practice. If they do that and they're skipping any chance of getting any wet practice, it's their own fault. You should have it on dynamic in any race you do, and if it rains, it rains. It's all going to cut. Yeah, it might make that race a bit boring, but it's all practice for a next race. So you can't just keep skipping to the best conditions. Yeah. 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 Don't worry. I'm getting all my practice in now, so when I get to that age, I'm super at it and I don't even need a practice. I just come into a race and blitz it.
What do you mean at that age, mate? You're already fucking over that age.
Fuck off. That's why I'm on it all the time. I'm retired.
You must have been a nobody back in the olden day then.
That's what I was doing. What was I doing? Done that.
What I'm doing is about to put FIFA in. After I'm going to join.
So it's like, what are you doing now, Plaster? Good, good. I thought you were going to say, oh no, I'm not doing anything, I'm online or something like that. Oh, right. Oh, right.
You're already mentally challenged, so you're halfway there.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know that. Even like with it medium or traction off, yeah, that's where they gain time. Is that exit traction because they're not being restricted, but it's just being able to keep consistent with it. And you see, even some of the best, like Mystery Man and Tom, yeah, they run no assists, but they're not consistent with it very much at the minute. They keep losing the back end, and sometimes it's cost them races. So they're still learning it on this game. I need to get better at the game first before I fucking risk anything like that. Once I'm quick with all the assists on and that's when you take them off, I think. Yeah. I just wish you had more settings to it, really, not just medium or off. It'd be good if you had numbers. Oh yeah, admittedly, yeah, of course I do. I get on better because I haven't got that risk of losing it. But then I do feel the difference, so it's a hard one. Right. Yeah, I couldn't really get on with it. Might have another go with it at some point, but I just found... Yeah. It's because you're not being held back so much, so traction control ain't raining your back so much, that's why. It's half of what it would be if it was fully on.
Get that steak on, love. No. Only because I'm coming round, mate. Just make sure it's nice and hot for when I get there, yeah? I like it medium cooked.
I like it medium rare.
You're just a weirdo.
Oh.
Blue steak.
Nah. No. Breakfast. Oh. Ooh. I've had some strange things for breakfast, but not cold steak. Ugh. Alright.
Oh, shit.
I don't know, he said, oh shit, I've got to do something or something. Something like that. She burnt the steak, has she? Oh no. Sweet crispy fries now then. She says she might get the sack, but you'll get a slap. Are you back then, Sean?
Yeah.
What was that you were going to ask him, Plaster?
About fucking time. I doubt they'll get anyone that big though. United are still looking for players, and they don't need it. I'm not asked. Aguero is out of the fucking derby, mate. The Manchester derby, isn't he?
Back in a minute, guys.
Yeah, Sergio Aguero's out of the Manchester derby, isn't he? Next week. Sergio Aguero is out of the Manchester derby next week. He can't play. Unsportsmanlike conduct or something. He hit someone in the face with an elbow. Tractorman. What are you doing, you bastard? Traction control.
You eating your charcoal yet, Plaster? Good.
Is it slightly pink in the middle, mate? Well, red. Oh, and look at that, the Manchester Derby as well online in FIFA.
It wasn't an accident. He read the mind of the opponent. Now it's with Wayne Rooney. Turnover here. Smalling. Here's Rooney. Delaney. Here's Young. He's moved in trying to jump. Now the shot! If you go shoot from that position, Alan, you've got to do better than that. He's not even getting that support and the players he could have passed to.
Oh, you're doing championship season, Plaster. Not. I thought you were doing career. Oh, right. Who are you racing as? Oh, okay.
That's fucking... Fuck off.
You betrayed the Ferrari then.
Is it fuck me?
Goes out wide again. Ah, lost position here.
It's not. No?
Just play there to get his position.
Do you know where Ferrari came, Plaster?
Last.
Well, it's not really a track that suits them, I suppose, is it really?
How can it not be a track that suits Ferrari, mate?
On about Red
It's
Bull.
a fucking home country.
I was saying it's not a track that suits Red Bull, Sean, not Ferrari.
Oh.
Oh, lovely.
I'll go and get one of them for free and work, mate. In a bit. Yeah. They miss me that much, they'll give me free food. I'm a chef, I work in like a gastropub / restaurant sort of thing. It's fish and chips, and fish is done in a beer batter. Yeah, lamb shoulders, stuff like that. The fat trimmed off your steak. Nah, it doesn't bother me.
Right, no, mate.
I've had
What type
yeah,
of steak
only
you got?
like, depends how much you eat, how much steak you eat in a year, really.
What type of steak you got, Plaster?
Rump.
So,
Depends, right, really. Like, I get them from work, and they're not too bad, you know.
I quite like ribeye.
But then again, I can get. How much do you spend on a steak from your local butchers or supermarket or whatever? £1.10, mate. Because we get it. Because we get all our meat in bulk, yeah, from the butchers. So it works out, say like we get 10 steaks, and that's a tenner. 10 nice rump steaks, 10-ounce rumps.
Oh dear.
Pretty decent, man. Yeah. It's a what? Yeah. Mate, there's a place, like, some of the pubs and, like, restaurants in the company, my company's chain, yeah? That I work for, they do, like, 40 ounce steaks and all that, mate, for, like, fucking 32 quid. It's fucked up, mate. I would. And I get a third knocked off the price as well. Get 33% off food and drink, mate. But you have to order food, so just every time I go out to one of our pubs, all I do is order a bowl of chips and then you know what I mean?
Yeah, something to nibble while you have your beer.
Yeah, 33%, man. Yeah. It's called what? Never heard of it, Michael, but my company's called Running in Price. It's, so Frankie and Benny's and stuff like that, and Chiquitos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in, like, part of my company, so I get 33% off in them as well. Yeah, the restaurant group it's called. That's the place, like, the company that joins all the pubs and restaurants together. Yeah.
Wouldn't you? Bloody hell. I know I would.
I wouldn't pull it out in front of them, I'd just walk up to the till and go, excuse me, love, just put that through quickly, yeah? I hope the toilet's like round the corner or something next to the counter. Fucking hell, mate. I'd love to be back in work as soon as possible. Because it gets depressing sat on your ass all the time. Hopefully in a couple of weeks. I can't bend the tip of my finger, mate. Mate, they fucked my sick pay up again, mate. I'm gonna go into work tomorrow and go mad. Because if I go in today, mate, I'll end up pulling the manager's head off. Fuck, it's about £75–80 a week or something. Better be on the dole as well. No, there's a dole then. Yeah.
I'm not on the dole. I'm self-employed. I told you that. I said, yeah, but I'm no good at it. Unless you want like some sort of wavy sea looking wall, yeah, I'm your man, but
Why, you're not cockeyed, are you?
I'll be alright if I work for the council, though. That's what their fucking walls are like.
Mate, if you're saying that, the council do a much better job than you.
Not in this house, they don't. You sort of see these fucking walls. Jesus, they're terrible.
Mate, I attempted on plastering my own wall, mate, because I used to be a right stressful little shit when I was young. Yeah. To be fair, I don't reckon I've done a bad job. Yeah, fill it in and then plaster over it, sort of thing. Just put, do you know that expanding foam shit? Put some of that in, let it set, and then plaster over it. Nice, quick, easy job. Yeah. False wall with it, sort of thing. Yeah. Council are going to have a good enough job anyway, mate, because my mum ended up squirting some in me, and it's gone all over the electric wires. Stay away from me or something. Fuck 'em, mate, they didn't go and rewire the house anyway. When they were meant to. But saying that, I think they did knock on the door at some point, mate, while I was in bed. But when I don't finish work till like, get out of work till like 12 o'clock at night, mate, there's no way I'm getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
You had egg, didn't you, as well? No onion rings, though. I used to like tomato as well.
Yeah, no. You're meant to have a nice big wild mushroom on the top, mate, with
Yeah.
tarragon butter, a bit of tarragon butter. Nah, peppercorn sauce, mate. Yeah. The market in Liverpool. Yeah. There used to be one in Wales, down by the Horseshoe Pass and that. No, about half an hour or so of that. Takes fucking...
Alright.
Nah, I don't really drink, to be honest. So, nah. Nah, more... I'm never really into the Beatles, to be honest. It's more like the newer ones, like Oasis and that.
devastating knee that lands and causes the knockdown. It's a perfectly placed knee that lands and causes the knockdown.
Yeah, it's in a bit. Mum's going out. No, it's going to feed a dog. She's a dog and pet sitter. Yeah, she walks dogs, looks after small animals and pets when people go away for the night and whatever. What fucking button is it? Yeah? Bloody hell. Can't even pick his own dog's shit up, Plaster. What's that? Why don't you do it? Fucking get somebody to clear his dog shit up. Oh god. Look. Fucking hell. Fair enough. I have to admit though, it's not the nicest fucking job. I don't even bloody do it. Don't mind cow. I don't mind cow shit and everything like that. I get plastered in cow shit every day of my fucking life, but dog shit, I fucking hate it. Ugh. It's fucking horrible. Yeah. My dog tends to. He does most of the time. He does it all like in the borders and everything. But then sometimes he'll just, if he hasn't been down the bottom and he's only been on the shingle at the top, he'll shit right outside the back door. So you fucking step out there and straight in it. But luckily there's a hose there, so you just wash your fucking shoes off. But sometimes I go out there barefooted. But luckily I've never stood in it yet. It wouldn't surprise me. Mine's only a small dog and he fucking can shit big ones, but nothing on your dog's scale though. I take it you have the dynamic corner lines on, don't you? You know the racing line? Yeah. Yeah. It's cheating. Oh, Mystery Man uses it as well. Look, Plaster, you need the practice, mate. Put it on. Alright, fair enough. No, I haven't got it on all the way around the fucking track. I've literally just got it on the corners for the braking zones. Fuck having it all the way around the track. That's bullshit. I just have them on, like, there's a few tracks that I've got to know well now where I don't need it and that, but there's others that I don't have a fucking clue where the braking zones are. Because the stupid fucking brake boards are like tiny little fucking things. How the fuck are you meant to see them? So I'd say brake at the 100-metre board or something, yeah, but if you can't fucking see it, how are you meant to brake? Yeah.
That'll be me.
Do you have it on then, Sean?
No.
No? Okay, no.
No.
Fuck it. I think the only one that's total no assists that I know of, so he says, which I should hopefully believe him, is Tom Moult. Yeah. It'll definitely help you, Plaster. Definitely. Yeah, I know, mate, but you never know. You might have just been braking in just in the slight wrong place, and now you know where they are by going by the lines and the position you got to be on in the corners. It won't half help. And try not to cut apexes either, because not saying like cut them, but don't try and ride the curbs as much as you would in 2015, because that does slow you down a hell of a lot. So you've got to try and make a new line, really. Don't suppose you need an alarm clock in your house, do you, Plaster?
Not with a gob like his.
Oh yeah, I've got to go to there.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Need a bigger tractor, this one's too light.
Siege Plaster tractor. Is it what?
No.
I'm saying Siege is online. What?
Oi, Plaster.
Fucking idiots.
Do us all a favour and turn the volume up on your earpiece. Or should I say hearing aid? Got to remember, he's a lot older than us, Sean. He's probably got hearing difficulties a bit.
Who is Plaster?
Yeah, he's an old man. If you start going to bed early, that means you're getting old. How much have I got in storage? Fucking hell. What's the time anyway? Anybody know?
The time is 6 o'clock, I think. 5 to 6.
Alright, cheers. How you getting on, Plus? You ahead in the Drivers' Championship? See, come on, mate. Up the difficulty, will ya? So you're saying this ain't chilled out? You couldn't get any more chilled out than we are now, surely? Getting sick of laying back, just being lazy on this game. I'm going on F1. Need a bit of speed in my life.